I want to make this quick little video about some things I've been noticing since the election. First off, I hate defending Trump. I actually hate defending Republicans. I'm neither. But invariably, the levels of partisanship and spin that I see from the left makes me end up ostensibly defending Republicans. Since the election, we have seen quite a few protests. We've seen attacks on Trump supporters. We have seen businesses destroyed and looted. When you look at history and compare that to what is happening today, the charge that Trump is like a Hitler is farcical. The people who are really acting like the brown shirts, the ones who are colluding and working with the media, the ones who are trying to rig elections, who rigged their primary even. And when you look back at how Hitler arose, what he did was his brown shirts would go to the political rallies of his political enemies, and they would harass the people there. And then sometimes they would beat them up. Sometimes they even killed them. Then, as they gained power, they went even further and destroyed their businesses and attacked people just openly. The Democrats have taken all of the generalizations and the loathsome attitude they had towards black people 75 years ago, and they've just flipped the paradigm. But they're still haters. They just picked a different color to hate. And when you look at what's going on right now, and you do an honest comparison to what happened in Germany, it was pitting one race against another. In this case, the Democrats are pitting all of the non-European races against the descendants of the Europeans who settled this country, ostensibly because we're guilty for the sins of our fathers. Even those whose ancestors moved here, like in 1920, they're guilty too. When you take one of those bullet point lists that are floating around on Facebook, supposedly showing all the qualities of or attributes of Trump that suggest he's a fascist, if you honestly analyze these, they're really more about the Democrats than anybody else. But to be fair, let's zoom in close. See that funny name? It looks like Lawrence W.P. something. Well, the name is actually Lawrence W. Britt. It's Dr. Britt, according to the original article this image is based on. The problem is Dr. Lawrence W. Britt isn't really a doctor, and he wrote this list to specifically remind the reader of a Republican as part of a guerrilla marketing campaign to promote his book. The list is fraudulent, and if you want a better list, go to Wikipedia. It has a surprisingly concise and accurate look at fascism, especially considering how left-leaning its editors tend to be. So let's see. Wikipedia reports there are 6 tenets to fascism. Those 6 tenets are nationalism, totalitarianism, economy, action, age and gender roles, palingenesis, and modernism. Palingenesis and modernism are together as a tenet just for clarification purposes. Let's go through these and honestly appraise each tenet for whether it better matches the left or better matches the right. First, nationalism. Democrats would love to believe this is all right-wing Republicans, but it's not. Anytime a politician says, "That's not who we are as Americans," that politician is attempting to appeal to a person's citizenship as an American. In other words, appeal to that person's nationalism. Anytime a politician calls for national unity, strength, and a rebirth, those are all facets of nationalism. So of course Republicans fit this, but Democrats do too. And this is one of the little lies Democrats tell. Oh, we're not nationalistic. The hell you're not. The second is totalitarianism. A totalitarian state is the one thing that, no matter what angle you come at it, you have a hard time proving it really is right-wing, as in a Republican in the United States kind of right-winger. These people don't like big government, and a fascist government is big government. Now, Democrats, they're okay with big government. Third is the economy. Okay, if you didn't figure it out on totalitarianism, it should be obvious by now. Republicans would like the government to have a small footprint. This tendency is never more apparent than in economics. Democrats, on the other hand, want a government that's big and intrusive that can meddle in the economy. I really don't need to go further on this now, do I? Republicans aren't the fascists. Democrats are. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video and please subscribe. You can find me on Facebook and on my website, kehvan.com. Check back for more videos. This has been a Meow Mix production.